Welcome to WVL and the Independent Science Course Overview. I am Mrs. Tratner, and we are glad to have you with us. So let's go ahead and get started. Something to keep in mind this year as we go through science is if you don't make mistakes, you're doing it wrong. If you don't correct those mistakes, you're doing it really wrong. And if you can't accept that you are mistaken, you're not doing it at all. And all this little poster is telling us is that in science we're going to make mistakes, or things are not going to go as well as we would like them to, and that's okay. As long as we can identify what has gone wrong and then correct it or learn from it, that's what we're looking for. Okay, so just to kind of give you an idea of where we go during semester 1. Life science covers cells and heredity and human biology and health. Physical science covers matter and states of matter, elements, periodic table and chemistry, energy, and motion and forces. Earth science focuses on mapping the Earth's surface, inside the Earth, and the Earth's changing surface. Some things to keep in mind for student responsibilities. Make sure that you're logging into Angel each and every day. And when you log in, make sure that you're checking your announcements, you check your email, and you check your calendar. Make sure that you're completing your assignments in a timely manner. Contact me when you have a question or concern. And you can contact me phone, email, come see me during my virtual office hours, or during virtual study hall. Make sure that you check the grade book weekly. And then if you do have a question, make sure you come to virtual study hall. During that time, all of the teachers are there. So if you have more than one question for one teacher, that's a great place to log into and see everybody. And then if you have an individual question just for me, you could come during office hours. Just to kind of go through the materials that you should have received from the office, there are only really a couple of things that we're asking you to return at the end of the school year. The one thing will be your textbook. Life Science is a green textbook. That should be returned at the end of the year, so please do not write in it. Also, your ruler and your platform scale should be returned. For physical science, it's a blue textbook that will be returned at the end of the year, along with your ruler, your spring scale, and your platform scale. And for earth science, your red earth science textbook, ruler, and platform scale to be returned at the end of the year. Now, just so you have an idea of when the virtual classes are, just in case if you would like to attend, the schedule is also in Angel, and I have the class times posted on my course page. But I teach Monday and Wednesday mornings, and then Tuesday and Thursday afternoons. Mondays at 11:15 we have Monday announcements where you can log into the study hall room, and we go through things that are going on during the week, and also things that are upcoming. We have virtual lunch on Fridays at 11 to 11:30. We also have clubs that will start in October, and literature circles. I have my virtual office hours on Mondays at 2 and Fridays at noon. And then I am in study hall on Tuesdays and Thursdays from 3 until 4. Links to the classrooms, the virtual classrooms, my virtual office, and study hall can be found on my course page. And we're going to go through that in just a second. Angel is your locker. Okay, so when you log into Angel, that's where all your courses are located. When you click on your science page, you will come to the front page for science. And there's a lot of really good information on that front page. It has about the section that talks a little bit about the course itself. The course announcements, which all that means is that those are the announcements specific to science. I have posted a syllabus. Make sure that you read that. email, you can send an email like as soon as you log into Angel, or you can go to your specific course and send an email to that teacher. Course resources. That's where you will find the links to the study hall room, my office, and the classroom, the virtual classroom. Also under course resources, any links that you may need for an assignment or anything that I've talked about, like in a lesson, you'll find here. Your grades are also found on this front page, and you can see what your grade is in science. And if you scroll all the way to the very bottom, is my contact information. My name, my address, my office phone number, another email address to contact me through, class times, office hour times, and study hall times. So all of that is on that front page in Angel. Now, the two main pieces that you really need to be familiar with in Angel for the independent pathway is the calendar and lessons. So the calendar has the weekly assignments on them, and I list them on Sunday, and it'll say weekly assignments. Due dates are listed on Friday because I didn't want to clutter Sunday up. I also want you to try to get your work done during the week. So I put due dates on Friday, even though you have through the weekend to complete them. It also will tell you on Sunday what lessons I'm teaching on which days. And then the last piece, I do divide up like my Monday, Wednesday section and my Tuesday, Thursday section. So as independent students, you won't see that part. You're only going to see the part that's open to you. So like the weekly assignments, the class listings, my office hours, things that are due. So you can see in this slide, this is just a very small sample of the calendar, weekly assignments, class listings, and so on. You can click on the title of whatever it is. So like if we click on weekly assignments, what will happen is that it will open up. And once it's open, you can read the information that's there. So weekly assignments, when you click on it, will tell you exactly what we're doing for the week. If you want to know what is due, you click on the Friday where it says due, and you click on it, and then it'll show you what's due on that Friday. And it'll open it back up. Okay? So that's your calendar. Your calendar gives you the list of what we are doing for the week, the classes that I'm teaching, the assignments that are being assigned. It also tells you my office hours, and it will tell you what is due for the week. The other part that you need to be familiar with is the lessons section. I organize science by unit. So each unit will have its very own folder, and it'll be titled like Introduction to Life Science or Unit 1, Matter and States of Matter. Okay? What you need to remember is that for the independent students, your lesson is found with the little blue person and the little red person. You will click on each one of those as you go through each lesson. Okay? So you start with lesson 1 and you work your way through. So when you click on that, it's a page that will open up for you, and it'll tell you what the lesson is, what you should be doing. It may give you additional information as well. So that's what you follow for the independent student. Some other things to point out in Angel: if you see the little floppy disk and the piece of paper, that indicates that that's a Word document or a PDF file that you can open and save to your computer. It's usually, some kind of information like an overview page, a checklist, a list of materials, things like that. Lastly, homework assignments. Homework assignments will look a little different. They have little check marks with little lines, and it'll usually say what lesson it goes with. Those little check mark and lines on that little piece of paper indicate that it's an assignment, a quiz, or a test, and you complete those in Angel. In another recording, I talk about Google Drive and how to set up Google Drive and what will go into Google Drive. So that's a separate recording but these are the basic parts of your independent course. And I would encourage you, as you have questions, maybe you want to go through the different parts of Angel together, please log into my office or into study hall during those times. And I would be more than happy to go through those different pieces with you. But I encourage you to go through those on your own so you become comfortable with it. And again, any questions that you might have, please come and see me during my office hours or study hall, or please give me a call or send me an email. And again, welcome to WVL.